Good morning, Durlston. It's Monday morning, Monday the 27th of April. I hope you had a nice weekend and I hope you had an enjoyable, productive week last week. I've heard lots of positive comments from the staff who've been looking at your work. They said you tried really hard, you kept in touch with them, you communicated well with each other, and you've taken your work seriously. So very well done. If you're not sure what to do at any point, then just message the staff. There are private messages available. If you watch Mr. Lack's videos from the first week, there is guidance on how to use all of those. So remember, the staff are always there to help you if you're not sure what to do. Now, last week I set you a challenge, and the challenge revolved ARKs. That's acts of random kindness. Now, I was delighted to hear from so many of you all through the week, and there were loads of people writing in on Friday. And I've got a sample of some of the acts of random kindness that were done last week. So here's a few of them. I emptied the dishwasher and tidied the playroom. I made chocolate chip cookies for Grandad as a surprise and then left them on his doorstep. I mowed the front lawn and I picked my mother a bouquet of a variety of flowers. I sorted socks in the washing basket. I rang my grandmother for a chat to see if she was all right. One night this week, I cooked dinner. We had toad in the hole with mashed potato and vegetables and homemade ice cream. We all enjoyed the ice cream, except one person in the family, and I'm not going to mention names. I've cooked pancakes for breakfast. I made birthday cards using my artistic skills. I baked some biscuits and gave them to various people on our road. As a family, we're going to share some seeds with all of our neighbours. On Thursday, I made apple pasties for my family and for me. Wednesday, I'd made my parents proper coffee with a cafetiere. This week, I've been sewing masks for everyone in the family. I'm also going to start making bags for scrubs for people in the NHS and on the front line. I'm really proud of making a meal for my family. I made the burgers and cooked them on the barbecue, and they were delicious. Now, there are lots more of acts of random kindness. I just haven't got time to read them, but it's been quite brilliant to see everyone who's been involved in this. And what I suggest we do in this period of lockdown is we try to keep the acts of random kindness going. Okay, so not just a challenge for this last week, but a challenge for all of lockdown. Now, I do have a new challenge for you this week, and it's a physical challenge. Now, some of you might know that I'm obsessed with mountains, and in particular with Mount Everest. When I was much younger, I managed to see and meet the person who officially first climbed Everest. And I've got a picture of that meeting here. I'm the person who's rocking the pink jumper look. I hope you can see it. So the person you can see the cheque being handed to is Edmund Hillary. The person in the pink jumper, that's me. And the other two were people from the school I was at that time. So before that, and also because of that, I've always been interested in Mount Everest. I know lots about it, and although Hillary was the first person to officially climb it, there may have been someone else or two other people who reached the top before him, and that's Mallory and Irvine, but that's another assembly, another talk at some point. But did you know that Mount Everest was 8,848 metres high? Now, if you look at your staircase and you look at 5 steps, that's about 1 metre high. So if you wanted to climb Mount Everest by climbing up and down your steps, by my calculations, and I worked this out on a calculator, so it must be right, you would have to do 44,240 steps. Now, my challenge to you this week either as individuals, as tutor groups, as year groups, is how high can you climb? What mountain can you climb? Now this means that you're going to have to climb up and down some steps. If your parents allow you, it might be inside your house. Maybe it's your front doorstep. Maybe it's your back door. Maybe it's using the curb next to your house. But what you have to do is work out how many steps you climb, bearing in mind that 5 normal household steps is a meter. How many steps can you do? How high is the mountain that you can climb? As a guide, if you wanted to climb Scafell Pike, which is the highest mountain in England, that's 978 metres high, that would need 4,890 steps. If you wanted to climb Ben Nevis, which is the highest mountain in the United Kingdom, and that's 1,345 metres, so that would be 6,725 metres. If you wanted to climb Matterhorn, that beautiful mountain in Switzerland, that's 4,478 metres. That's 22,390 steps. If you wanted to climb Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa, that's 5,895 metres. That's 29,475 steps. And if you didn't want to climb Everest, but you wanted to get as high as Everest Base Camp, that's 5,364 metres. So that's 26,820 steps. Now, how you do this is up to you. You can do it yourself to see how high you can go over the course of next week. You can join together with a group of friends. You can come together as your class or as your year group, maybe even the section of the school, pre-prep, middle school, senior school. But how high can you climb? So that's my physical challenge for you this week. But remember, if you're going to use the stairs inside, make sure you check with your mum and dad, your parents, to make sure that's okay. So I hope you have a good week. Remember, your priority is your work, so make sure you get your work done. Another priority is looking after your family. But while you've got some spare time, let's see how high you can climb. Enjoy your week. Have a lovely time. Keep in touch with each other and with the staff. We're only ever an email away. So take care. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye for now.